Hi, and welcome to a presentation from Vaso on naming your intranet. In this short video, we're going to cover 3 tips for creating the perfect intranet name, and we've also got a bunch of cool examples at the end. Now, over the years, our team collectively here at Vaso has worked with dozens of clients to implement intranets, whether it's been implementing our own social intranet solution, or even in the past implementing solutions like SharePoint, etc. And one of the things that we've seen is that clients have tended to have difficulty naming their intranet or have regretted the name that they named their intranet. So in this presentation, we wanted to give some of the tips that we've seen that over the years have provided a lot of benefit for our clients in terms of coming up with the perfect intranet name for their organization. So to just dive right into tip number 1. The first thing we say is keep it short. The shorter the better. And this is because the intranet name that you select is going to become a very common word in your company culture. So you want to basically avoid having it be a mouthful, having it be, several syllables long. And the best way to kind of test that is to practice using it in a sentence. So you can say, I posted it on my wall on XNet, or it's on the XNet engineering homepage. And so those are a great way to kind of test it and again make sure it's not a mouthful and that it flows nicely and it kind of works well for your organization. Tip number 2, we say meaning is meaningless. So a lot of companies do tend to overcomplicate the naming process and really get glued to this concept that they need to make sure that the intranet name is company-centric or industry-centric, that it ties into what they're doing as a business. What we say is, if there's something out there that fits, great, use it, and if not, move on. You don't want to get bogged down at this belief that it has to be tied to your company or industry. So if it doesn't, just move on. The last tip we have is and something that we've seen that's kind of a trendy, cool thing to do with your intranet, especially if you're implementing a new intranet, is to add a suffix to a common company word. So there are many Web 2.0 companies out there that have done this with domain names simply because domains are really hard to come by these days. But this has worked really well, and so you can take a shortened version of your company name, an industry term, and add some of these suffixes to it to give it kind of a cool twist. So, for example, we've got cat here, aka caterpillar, and so we've added a few different examples of catium, catable, and catify for intranet names. So those would all be examples of using just these kind of cool Web 2.0 suffixes to end up with a name that's short, that's catchy, that's really easy to say. So that's our last tip. And then moving on to some of the examples we have, we've got just a list of examples here. As you'll notice, these are all shorter words, and they kind of adhere to the both of the top 2 tips that we gave. So hopefully these will give some ideas. Beyond that, this presentation and all of the information in this presentation will be on our website at vaso.com. You're welcome to download the presentation or have access to this list of intranet names that we've come up with that we think are at least a good starting point for your intranet naming process. Hope that's helped. If it has helped, it would be great if you could like the video on YouTube. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.